You're like,
Yeah. Okay.
so shall we wait for another minute or shall we start? Sir?
I think we can start. Already around 150 have joined. I think
Okay.
we can start.
A very good morning to all the participants. I'm Lavanya Marin from final year mechanical department. It is a great pleasure to have you all for the Knowledge 4.0 webinar series, which is one of the unique initiatives of Chennai Institute of Technology under the guidance of our Honorable Chairman, Mr. P. Sriram, our successful first generation entrepreneur, a well-known industrialist and managing director of MK Group of Companies. Under Knowledge 4.0 series, we have been conducting webinar series such as technical, research, career, alumni, and innovative webinar series. Today, we have career guidance webinar series, Dream Track Session 2, to unleash the opportunities in computer science and engineering and 21st century technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning. Chennai Institute of Technology was established in the year 2010 by our Honorable Chairman Mr. P. Sriram, and now our institute is being ranked top 10 institutes among private engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu. And today we have a chief guest, Mr. Kamalanathan, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science (NIT), and Dr. A. Ramesh Sir, Dean, Chennai Institute of Technology, and Dr. Janathanan Sir, Professor, Chennai Institute of Technology today. May I please request Dr. A. Ramesh Sir, Dean, to deliver the welcome address. We welcome you, sir.
Thanks, Ms. Lavanya. So, on behalf of Chennai Institute of Technology, I extend a very warm welcome to all the participants for the day 2 session of the Dream Track. I also extend a warm welcome to our resource person, Dr. K.Selvakumar from NIT. So, dear participants, Chennai Institute of Technology is organizing this Dream Track for 5 days. Every day is allotted to one particular stream. I understand most of the participants are looking for getting admission into engineering program, and in most of the students and as well as in their parents' mind, there will be a little confusion on which branch of engineering to take for their engineering program. Dear students and parents, irrespective of the program, whatever you are going to select, irrespective of the stream, whatever you are going to select, you should know what are the job opportunities that are prevailing in every stream and what are the new technologies that are evolving in every stream. The reason being, a lot of technologies are developing almost every day, and whenever a new technology is invented and introduced, that has led to the opening of very huge job opportunities for the technocrats. So, being an engineering student, when you understand and learn the technology, then your placement prospect on that particular technology will be very, very high. And today, our track is meant for computer science and engineering stream, wherein the technologies are developing at a very, very faster rate. Every day, some new invention and new technology is being introduced in the field of computer science and engineering. So, when you know, if you know what are those technologies like artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning, deep learning, cloud computing, like that many technologies are there. And these technologies are having lot of job opportunities in many companies. Big companies like Google, Microsoft, and other software giants have started to implement all these technologies in their process. So when you learn these technologies and when you master yourself in these technologies, then the placement opportunity will be very high for you. So with that objective only, we are organizing today's session. I think our guest today will give more and more information about the technological development that are taking place and that has taken place in the field of computer science and engineering, and also the job opportunities that are available in this particular field. I wish this particular program a grand success. not only for Chennai Institute of Technology, but also for the students who are attending this program. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you so much for your valuable words, sir. And today we have a staff, Dr. R. Janardhanan, sir, working as a professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Chennai Institute of Technology. Completed his PhD from AI Lab, Jawahar University, Kolkata, in the year 2018. He is having 21 years of teaching experience and he was holding different responsible positions as HOD and administrative officer in different institutions. He has published 10 international and 20 national journals. He is the author of more than 75 publications in top international conference papers. He is the author of 4 textbooks. His area of interest is artificial intelligence and soft computing, image processing, type 1 and type 2 fuzzy logic, and computer networks, machine learning, data analytics using Python and R. Now, may I request you to please give a few words to our students, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Lavanya. So, good morning, students. Hope you all are good and safe. So, I welcome Dr. K.Selvakumar, Assistant Professor, NIT Trichy, for this Dream Career Track 21st Century Technologies in AI, ML, yes, and also there is Computer Science Engineering and IT. I also welcome our Dean, Ramesh sir, for this session. So the main objective of the Department of Computer Science is to provide the strong foundation in the core field and excel in the students in addressing the need of the society. Through started this our department in the year 2010, we have the progress in witnessing within the short span of time through the achieving second place in academic excellence in the state of Tamil Nadu, and international placements with maximum that is 22 lakhs per annum every year. Foreign language training along with cognitive skills is provided to the students meeting the need of the current industry trends. The department is exceeds. Sorry. The department is exceeds to triple intake along with the introduction of the allied departments such as information technology, BTech AI and DS, and BTech CSBS, computer systems and computer science and business systems. Many doctorates with more than 20 years of experience are available in the department who guided the students to carry out the research activities in the research trend areas and publish papers, patents along with the students in various national and international conferences and other national conferences. Students carry out research works in the Center of Excellence of Artificial Intelligence, Machine Learning, and Data Science and Analytics, and come up with the solutions for many problems by the industries. To cite with example, our students awarded for having given solution for COVID-19 pandemic in the global hackathon. CIT team won the community award as part of the global hackathon this year organized by Pega Systems. Our college students developed a mobile app on feed to need. CIT student won that is third position with 3,000 US dollars. Artificial intelligence and data science is a new technology discipline to simulate the human intelligence in the machine. Human intelligence in a machine in the sense, for example, system to understand our speech. A field is called maybe speech recognition. A system to understand what is sees. Another major field is called computer vision. And exactly making the system to speak and understand, as well as we are now in the field of natural language processing, and the list is going on for that is our AI and that is machine learning field. So the CIT, so we have that is Center of Excellence in the area of that is Pega Systems. So the Pega system is going to be given two certification. One is CSA and the CSSA. Using this Pega system, that is they are developing that is BPM tool, business process modeling tools. So after completion of this certification, that is most of the students, they are placed in TCS, Accenture, Virtusa, and CTS, Infosys, and many companies with the minimum CTC of 4.5 lakhs to 10 lakhs. The 10 lakhs going to offer by Pegasystems. It's going to be US based company. They are offering. Our department excels in maintaining the industry and the institute interaction and facilities funded projects and joint research. So we are proud to say that our students are involved in real-time project in many top MNCs such as IBM, Ando, Accenture, Tripower, and recently we have signed the MOE with NSN Technologies, HCL, and SSS, etc. AI and DS, recently we have tie-up with University of Texas, and so they are offering for our first year students, they are offering 60 days Python programming course. So this is going to be our college is taking initiative. So you know why that is Python is going to be giving maximum importance. So today you can take AI and ML, deep learning, and data science. So most of the recent technologies they are using Python programming. That's why, so we are taking this initiative now. That is more than 700 students. They are undergoing this training program. It is going to be 60 days program. That after the 60 days, they will get the certificate from the University of Texas. So, like we are taking many initiative. We are tie up with many foreign universities, especially in Japan, German, South Korea, like US, and we are doing for especially for AI and DS. We are come up with this one professor from Australia. His name is Dr. Ajit Abraham. He's an Indian, but he's still at Australia. He's working in Mir Lab. So we are recent, maybe our discussion is going on. We're going to tie up with Mir Lab for our AI and ML courses. And recently we have tie up with NSN Technologies. It is US-based company. His owner, Mr. Murugan, he is from our state, but he is still at the US. So now that is currently is given 6 projects. So our CEC department, ECE, and mechanical mechatronics department faculty members, roughly 10 faculty members, we are involved in this project, and more than 55 students from first year and second year, they involved in this project. So now there is a project every week. That is, we are giving he is reviewing the project and he is approving the projects, and we are developing the project in NSN Technology. It is by US based company. So the same company, so they go to plan to start one Indian company. That name is called SSS. The SSS, it is going to be planned to say maybe they're going to start the industry within our Chennai Institute of Technology campus. So already, so our chairman is planned, that is we have one tech park in CAT. That tech park, they want to, that is bring all the companies. So they want to start in our campus, CAT campus itself. So already we have more than 7 companies already is running in our college campus. So some of our students, that is they're given chance to start the startups, and they are our chairman is encouraging the students to that start the own industries. Is providing space for the students, especially Go Soon is one company, is a final year, the current final year student, Mr. Charan, is going to be running the company in our college camp itself, and he is giving internship and for our students, and he is providing some training also for our students. So like that is, we are taking maximum initiative for our students of CSE and IT and many other departments. And one more thing, that is we have recently I told, that is the another company called, that is Desiga Foods. This it is also US based company. We are developing a web page and mobile app for this Desiga Foods, and also we are taking care of, that is their consumer behavior and forecasting and product recommendations. So this mainly for everything will come under data science. So that project we are taking care of, that is 10 of our first year students, they are involved in this project, and we are developing that project. And especially for AI and DS, so what we are transforming is already widely used in business applications, including this automation, data analytics, and natural language processing across industries. This field of AI and streamlining operations and improving the efficiency. So automation providing a repetitive and even dangerous task. Data analytics provides business with insight never before possible. Natural language processing allows for intelligence search engines, helpful and especially so like we Chennai Institute of Technology, we are maintaining that is for our students. We are providing good placements in all the leading companies. So especially that is our students are placed in TCS, Accenture, IBM, Infosys, CTS, and core companies like Car Technology, LabVIEW, like many companies, they are recruiting our students for our computer science engineering and information technology, AI and DS, and we are that is CSBS. These are the courses we are offering under that is computer science umbrella. So these courses we are providing to the students with maximum. We are providing that is the practical oriented courses we are offering to the students with the support of maximum MNCs like TCS and Accenture and many software companies. We are providing, they are giving support. We are organizing the, so also we are the placement aspect, that is, so 85% of our students placed in leading companies, and they are getting that is minimum CTC of 4.5 lakhs and maximum that is we are giving 22 lakhs per annum. So it is a human resource here. This is a Japan-based company. They are recruiting our students. So that is based on that is skills we are giving foreign language, Japanese, German, and French. And also that is we are supporting students for the students who are going to go for higher studies. We have separate career guidance cell. So there we are providing that is training for GRE, TOEFL, and other depending upon that what which country they want to go, and we are providing support for the higher studies. And also that is especially for our Indian service administrator, IAS, that is especially Mr. Irayanbu sir is coming weekly to or twice to meet our students, and is giving guidance, and is supporting for our students to those who want to go for that is IAS or IPS or IFS. So that also we are providing. So especially in CAC and other IT and other areas, we have excellent center of excellence. That is one is Pega Systems. So the Pega system is going to be, it is a US based company. They are using that is Pega tool. That tool is we are going to using for this business process modeling we are using. So there that model going to be only 3 colleges, not 3, it is 4 colleges in Tamil Nadu. So among 4, that is Chennai Institute of Technology, that is we are leading in that Pega systems. We are getting maximum placement from TCS. Last year, that is we have 80 plus students they placed in TCS, and like with a minimum of that is 4.5 and 6.5 lakhs in TCS. And the same Pega system, they are also recruiting the students. Those are competing CSE and CSSA. So they, once you complete a CSSA, that is the Pega system, they are offering minimum 10 lakhs per annum. That is salary they are providing. Is going to be, it is a US based company they are providing, and other companies like for core in the industries, or if you want to develop maybe some other industries, they are giving a good placement record for our students. So I hope that is this dream career track for AI, ML, computer science, information technology, and CSBS. These 4 department that is we are offering in Chennai Institute of Technology. So this will provide. So I think that Dr. K.Selvakumar sir is my friend. He is going to be elaborately tell that is what are the scope where we are going to use nowadays. You know well. So without AI, ML, and deep learning, so we have, so any take even any all the field. You can take mechanical, mechatronics, electrical, electronics. So we are using this AI, ML, and deep learning. So especially in civil department, that is our principal and our team we are working. So annual air quality index, AQI, or we call it air pollution estimation, ABE. So we are developing this air quality index, how much polluted in our city or in our place. So we are using deep learning. So especially for tensor flow we are using, and we are going to finding out the AQI. So like many field we are using this forecasting of, that is our we can say that is our share market, or we can go to forecasting, that is what is will happen, what everything. So like maybe the prediction and the consumer perception, how they want to think, especially for Desiga Foods. We are doing for data analytics. So what food I am actually is selling the food from India is especially for rice and other product is selling to the US. So it is going to be happening in online. So he will going to predict what is the prediction analysis. So like we are doing many research work. So especially in CAT, computer science and IT, they are providing that is very good opportunity for developing that is web pages, mobile applications, and this kind of projects. They go to industry projects, they go to developing, especially for industry 4.0. So our chairman company already said that is MK Automobiles and Kogul Autotech. Our students, they are developing that is many projects. Like, so it is the area that where we go to provide and we go to learn for our new technologies, new trends. So based on that, our college is going to be supporting. That's why we saw that is the center of excellence. Nothing but that is we have specific lab is going to be designed by Anna University. But especially, so our chairman is going to be taking an initiative. So what is the industry need? What is the maybe the other outside that is what they are expecting? So he is frequently visiting many foreign countries and he go to that is learn a lot of things, and that the technology is going to be introducing to our college. That's why the CO is. That's why the CO is in our CSA department. We have Pegasystems, Center of AI, and Center of ML, and Center of Data Science and Data Analytics, and also we have that is embedded systems for is going to be both developed by this HCL technologies. So these are both EC and CSE. We are taking care of that particular COE, and we are also there is many COEs like Cisco COE is there, and also that is we are going to be providing that is latest things now. What are things? Be suppose we have cyber security. That is another area. How it is going to be? Everything is going to be online. Then we want to think of that how it's going to be provided security for our system. So that we are going to providing that. So we are going to be tie up with like already we told there is many companies we are discussing, and we want to start one COE for cyber security, and also that is we want to start one another mirror lab and in Australia, and CAT we have planned to that is tie up with one more COE. We want to start in our college campus. So like for especially the student community. So well, Chennai Institute of Technology, we are offering many things. Like well, that is most of you attended Fungenia. So that Fungenia, that from that how that is you want to learn the fun with engineering, that we want to be providing that. So everyone, each and everyone, they want to that is understand that you are going to take your the career where you want to start like that. Like another field is maybe dream career track. That is you want to choose your career. So which discipline I want to, which stream I want to choose for my career. That is why we are organizing this 21st century program. So once again, I thank all the parents and the students who are joining with us for this wonderful event. I don't want to take much time. That is our guest. You want to give a lot of information about that this AI and ML. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time and valuable words. And it is a great honor for me to introduce and welcome our chief guest, Mr. Selvakumar Kamalanathan. Currently, he is working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Applications, the National Institute of Technology, NIT Trichy. Previously, he was working as an associate professor in Vellore Institute of Technology, VIT Vellore, during the year 2006 to 2020. Completed his PhD degree from Anna University and also completed his Master of Engineering in Computer Science from Anna University, Chennai, and did his Bachelor of Engineering from University of Madras. His research interests are machine learning, pattern recognition, advanced machine learning, neural networks, fuzzy clustering, soft computing, and deep learning. May I welcome you, sir? Carry on.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, Lavanya, madam. Before I'm going to start my session, I would like to thank CIT management, uh, Dean Dr. Ramesh, this organizing committee members, Dr. Janardhan and Dr. Dhanalakshmi, for their wonderful support and giving this great opportunity to share my knowledge to you guys. Shall we go for our session? Um, Madam, is it my screen is okay,
Yes,
visualize?
sir. Yes, sir.
Visible.
Visible,
Lavanya,
sir.
Visible.
madam?
Sir, it is visible.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay, shall I
Yes,
start my
sir.
session, sir? Okay. Uh, Uh, Dear participants, today I am going to discuss about artificial intelligence technology and ML overview. I'll try my level best to complete this two major topics within the stipulated time period of 45 minutes. After this, okay, there is end of the session. If you have any clarification, feel free and clarify your doubts. Uh, and okay, this is a textbook definition of artificial intelligence. You know what is mean by intelligence? Ability to comprehend or understanding and profit from the experience. As a human being, we had a wonderful God's gift that became a human brain. That is our brain. So we can learn and then become an intelligence. But by birth, nobody become an intelligence. Okay, sir, what is the need of intelligence? If you become an intelligence, then that is you are going to project your smartness. So because nowadays people are expecting smart devices because we are lazy right now, and also we are okay making task in timely manner, that is time constrained manner. That's why we are preferring fast food, ready mades, everything, right, within a short span of short time, that is a short time duration. So if we want to make a machine or software or whatever it may be, irrespective of branches, okay, how this artificial intelligence and machine learning is going to help. That is a theme of this topic. So there's a definition of artificial intelligence, which is given in the textbook of Start Russell and Peter Norvig. Artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science. The main objective of this AI is to build a machine and software, either both, in an intelligent manner, similar to us, that is human being. So they can perform thinking, reasoning, problem solving, decision making, understanding, and natural language processing like us. Sir, then what about that computer programming languages, C, C++, Java, C Sharp, Python, etc.? These are some basic fundamentals. So without learning these programming languages, we are going to make a machine that will understand our regional languages such as whatever it may be, Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, Kannada, English, even Hindi, Sanskrit, etc. Right? This is an objective of this artificial intelligence. These are the four major categorization of artificial intelligence: thinking humanly, acting humanly, thinking rationally, acting rationally. So these are the more. There is four factors of artificial intelligence. Thinking like human. That means machine with mind. You imagine what will happen if your computer system has brain. You know what will happen. So before you are going to, that is we are going to do something, it will intimate us priorly. Would you like this? What do you want? Hey, today is someone's birthday, like that. Also automatic decision making, problem solving, and learning. Without your knowledge, automatically the machine will convey the wishes, birthday wishes, or sending mails, responding to the mails, like that, without your interaction also. Even in soon in future, you may expect these kind of smart machines acting like humans. We are that is expressing our feelings according to the situation, or someone is okay praising us, we are in a happy mood, somebody is scolding us, we are in the temp mood, like that. So how we can make a machines like us. And then the second thing is thinking rationally and acting rationally. Ration is mean for that is making right decision, or making a perfect action. For that, we need some computational models. Don't get panic about, sir, what is meant by computation. Some, it's a combination of mathematics and some science-based structure that is going to support the machine to make a decisions. Right. So later on, we'll go for a brief discussion about the thing. Acting rationally means if the particular decision is made by your machine, what way or why your machine made that particular decision. So it want to give an explanation. So for that, evaluating okay, intelligent behavior via these computations, and also it's an actually branch of computer science, there is automating intelligent behavior, etc. So these are the other various definitions of AI. Please, you can go through these definitions, because I'm going to circulate, that is, circulate this PPT to for your future reference. These are the other various definitions given by okay, most of the scientists. We'll go for history on a short form. The scientist and come researcher John McCarthy, he only coined this term artificial intelligence during 1956. Uh, Already I said it's the main objective of AI is to make a computers to do things in an intelligent manner or without any human interaction. Developing intelligent computer programs also. So these are the various classes of AI, such as theorem proving. You know about theorems. You might have studied in your secondary. Perceptions, that is views. What kind of perceptions? That means a thought also is comes under perception. Robotics, NLP, mentioned about NLP, natural language processing. That is what all the languages which we are, that means human being, we are using. Those things we are going to teach to the machine. Common sense reason, how to behave in the particular moment or in front of the society or anyone else. And export systems, even this session, okay, it's beginning of the session, your faculty said about some experts, so expert like me, like that. That means the person who is having plenty of knowledge in that particular domain, he become an, or he or she become an expert. Game playing, that is most of them are like very much this domain or area, playing games, particularly that video games, even like an okay, Android games like a PUBG, like that. So for developing such kind of intelligent games also required artificial intelligence. This is an evaluation history of artificial intelligence. You see 1950 during it starts, and then you know about the evaluation of computer history. Anyway, so if you okay, don't know about this, don't get panic. Yeah, so once you are going to join either BTech computer science or BTech computer science specialization in artificial intelligence and machine learning, you will get to know about this. Irrespective of computer science and AI and other branches also can learn about this. Nothing problem. You through this keyword evaluation of computers, you will get okay, lot of information from the Google. Don't worry. So this is an okay timeline of artificial intelligence, and then the next topic is machine learning. Machine learning is a subfield of artificial intelligence. The machine learning is going to analyze and explore the data. And from that, it is going to make an decision. So machine learning is a mathematical tool which is going to explore and analyze the data, given data, and making decision accordingly. So machine learning is branch of or subfield of artificial intelligence. The last one, right hand side one is deep learning. Again, the deep learning is subfield of both AI and ML. Anyway, in this today's presentation, I'm not going to touch deep learning. Just I'm going to summarize after completion of ML and AI both. Then only you will get to know about this. So this is all the history and even the timeline of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. So this slide is going to cover the entire concepts of artificial intelligence, right? Such the topmost layer is search, logic, and KR, that is knowledge representation, or simply KB. The second layer is machine learning, planning. The last layer is applications like NLP, natural language processing, vision, robotics, and expert systems. Okay, so these terms and all we already discussed. Just anyway, we'll go for one by one. You come to the topmost layer, search. The generic meaning of search: finding something or finding our required things, right? In artificial intelligence, there are three types of searching techniques, namely uninformed search, informed search, adversarial search. Uninformed search is otherwise also known as blind search. Informed search is otherwise also called as heuristic search. Adversarial search is otherwise also called as game playing search. Sir, you are mentioning about different types of searching techniques. Even each and every searching technique has more than five or five plus searching techniques. So among these number of searching techniques, which one we have to go for while we are going to make an or develop a smart machine, right? So according to your application or domain, okay, environment or domain specific or your nature of the environment, you can choose which one you feel convenient or which searching technique that will bring the optimal solution. For that, you have to apply theorem proving, choose best among the is okay types of searching. So this types of searching. You come with the logic. You know what is mean by logic. You might have studied about logic gates in higher secondary, logic the and or not. But here in the artificial intelligence field, the indirect representation. While you are reading some that is legal statements, some judicial information, that is not directly represented. It is an indirect form. So we have to infer from that, so that in such a way, even in the artificial intelligence domain, the informations or knowledge were represented using logic. So here there are three different types of logic. The first one is proportional logic, first order logic, second order logic, proportional logic, and then so one more is logic. That is first order logic, otherwise also called as predicate logic. So don't worry, these are the mathematical representations. You know that engineering is based upon maths and science. So if we put a strong in maths, no problem. We can go for any branch, okay, right? And take in AI and ML as an elective subject, or luckily if you get CSC with AI and ML or CSC alone, no problem. It will be comes under core or elective subject. Don't worry. So you can learn it. And the knowledge representation to represent some information in the form of knowledge. Okay, so this is for example, you want to make an automated system for your room. You want to control the ceiling fan automatically without any human interaction. So you may going to consider these parameters like room temperature, humidity, room capacity. If room temperature equal to high, humidity equal to high, and capacity equal to high, that is that room is hall or otherwise the hall is completely full, then the fan speed equal to very high. This is in one statement that is stored in the knowledge representation. So the job of the knowledge engineer is to design a knowledge KB, and taking care, KBs mean for knowledge base, and taking care of representing knowledge and managing all this. Then you come to the second layer, machine learning. Machine learning is subfield of artificial intelligence, which I already said. So there are the three types of learning. You know what is meant by learning? Process of acquiring knowledge. Even from the examples, experience, reading stories from our own experience, right? We are learning, right? So that will give some idea how to solve like that. So there are three different types of learning is coming to the picture, such as supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement. Later on, we'll go for brief discussion about all this. Planning, in Tamil, okay, film, the comedian, there is a statement, எது பண்ணாலும் plan பண்ணி பண்ணணும், like that. That means whenever you'll go for something, you should plan, right? So planning is a sequence of action. Even some another term is the scheduling. That is a time-based event. Here the planning is it is not a time-based event. Even you might have seen some James Bond movies, right? James Bond movie la pathirkeenga nenikiren. So the James Bond will follow the plan B whenever the plan A is failed, right? So the last layer is NLP, natural language processing. So I said, instead of learning computer languages such as C, C++, Java, etc., we are going to teach our language. For example, if you want to get a coffee from your smart machine, you don't need to code the program entirely using C languages or whatever it is. You can convey your request through your language, either it may be Tamil, English, or your own regional languages, etc. Vision, so you might have seen the robots not only for looking, and also it can project. Robotics, it's an with a wonderful domain in this integrates all together with the AI, ML, such and the planning all together. So it's in robotics. Mainly it is focused by mechanical and industrial domain. Then expert systems, when you are focus on a particular domain and you are gaining knowledge more and more, then it become an expert in the particular domain, like that. For example, coffee maker. The coffee maker know and how to prefer a coffee. There's a light coffee, strong coffee, blended coffee, filter coffee, instant coffee, tea, etc. You come to the washing machine. The washing machine can do washing with a different, there is a variety of cloths, either jeans, cotton, silk, nylon, woolen, etc. But if you are asking your washing machine to prepare a coffee, otherwise if you are instructing your coffee maker to prepare a biryani, what will happen? So it is not in a position to do. Then it become an expert in that particular domain, right? So these are the three major categorization of artificial intelligence, namely narrow intelligence, general intelligence, and super intelligence. Then a narrow intelligence otherwise is also called as weak intelligence. General intelligence is otherwise also called as strong. Super intelligent is that is an hypothetical intelligence or something. Hypothetical agent or intelligence. Weak means it is going to perform well defined. That is on one narrow task. For example, if your machine learn how to prepare a coffee, that machine is going to do only that. Suppose if you are asking to do something that is, I need a dosa, it doesn't do. You come to the second one, strong AI or general AI. So that is like us. In the initial stage, that is up to some 10th class or even 8th class, we know how to ride a bicycle. Suppose if your brain or you are very much eager to ride a bike, some nobody is no okay come forward to help you. Then you are applying the experience of riding bicycle. You are trying to ride a bike or even scooter, right? That is become a strong intelligent or general purpose intelligence. And the super intelligence or otherwise that hypothetical agent, you know what is meant by hypothetical? It's very okay difficult. That means the super intelligence things and all very much used in designing humanoid robots. You might have seen in that robot Hollywood movie in Tamil that film superstar acted movie Endiran Robo, and that is even in Hindi it's Ravan, right? So such kind of humanoid robotic developments going to approach this super intelligence. I don't know. So you people may going to realize in after some 2 or 3 decades, these are the components of artificial intelligence, right? So artificial intelligence is not an easy science to describe. Yes, obviously, it's a fuzzy. Sir, what is meant by fuzzy? It's a vague. Actually, we cannot exactly predict what will happen. That is known as fuzzy. It's an advanced concept of artificial intelligence, which is fall under soft computing. But anyway, we don't want to go for right now. These are all the various disciplines. Mathematics, I already mentioned. Computer science for programming, algorithm, hardware. Philosophy, psychology, statistics, physics, biology, and other disciplines. That's what I say. You want to become an engineer or you want to study in engineering, you need a strong fundamentals of maths and science. Without okay, maths and science, you cannot. And these are the major fields of artificial intelligence. The first okay layer, which already discussed, detection, reasoning, problem solving, knowledge and representation, planning, computer vision, those things, even robotics, manipulation, NLP, social intelligence, everything. The second one, machine learning. So already mentioned about three major categorization of machine learning: supervised learning and supervised reinforcement. These are the major categorization. Please don't get panic. We'll go for all these techniques with a few examples that after this AI topic. So acting humanly, which I already discussed. Okay, there is a famous scientist in the field of computer science and mathematics. Is called as Alan Turing. He implemented a machine. Whatever the algorithms, even the computer science people or whoever they are going to be, if they want to implement in the real world environment, they are going to undergo for this Turing test. If that particular algorithm or concept will pass this Turing test, then only they will go for implementing in real time. Otherwise, that it became a failure. They will go for implementation. So it is going to be applying under Turing test, like an acting humanly. Applying all this and then thinking humanly. Okay, I already mentioned machine with okay, mind. So here there is some terms you could have identified like that cognitive science. Okay, cognitive sciences study of human brain, and cognitive neurosciences how our human brain is communicating through our whole body and making decisions. You know about our human brain. The unit of our human brain is neurons. Billions of neurons are there. Okay, similarly, okay, thinking rationally, right? Rational behavior means doing right thing, already mentioned. As a human, okay, being, so okay, the person is very favorable to us. Immediately, we are going to making one-side decision, which is favorable to our friend. But the machines are, we are okay, not like that. Even we are not supposed to develop such kind of one-sided machines. That is unethical. So that only we are dealing with the rational behaviors. That means rational thinking and rational act. Then some mathematical representation of agent. Agent means either it may be a machine, software that is going to do something. That become an agent where F equal to P star implies A. That is mathematical things. Please you don't worry about this. These are the main goals of artificial intelligence. Make the computers more useful by letting them take over the dangerous or tedious task from the human. For example, in the deep sea research, in the chemical industries, even mines, nuclear power plant control everything. If someone is a hazard or danger to us, so that we are going to replace humans even in soon. That is in futures. AI-based robots are going to replace our soldiers in the border, in battlefield. Okay, right? Then that because you know that yeah, human lives are much okay valuable. So understand the principles of human intelligence. Then only we can make an such an intelligent machine. These are the foundations of artificial intelligence. Computer science, psychology, neuron science, biology, maths, sociology, psychology, sorry, philosophy, everything. So philosophy, you know about that class. Sometimes we want to okay show our judgment as an right. Then we are giving philosophy. I found this that someone is did like that, or there isn't some information. It is given based upon that only. I made the decision. Right? And mathematics, some computational logic, probability, some degree of beliefs. That means how much you are believing someone else. That is trustworthiness. So that is very much important here. Suppose your machine will go for making decision, what way it is going to make the decision. Either your machine is how much it believe that particular input or environment. Based upon that, it will make the decision. Psychology, behaviors, how so humans are behaving. Sometimes you know that psychology, okay, that psychology knowing person can
Excuse me, sir.
analyze our behavior based upon the human activities. That is our behaviors. So that is simply it is human behaviors. Computer engineering for making programs and okay, time sharing concepts, data type, data structures, algorithms, etc. Control theory and cyber kinetics to okay, secure our machines without any attacks and those things. Linguistics, understanding the natural language. Linguistics mean for language. Okay. Uh, these are the main topics which already discussed: searching, knowledge representation, planning, learning, NLP, expert system. So these are the advantages of artificial intelligence. That means more powerful and more useful computers. We don't need to give any interaction. Without any human interaction, artificial intelligent machines are work by itself.
Excuse me, sir.
New and improved interfaces already
Sir,
mentioned.
sir, your voice is not
Yes,
audible
madam.
much, sir. It's going low at times. Can you please check that one, sir? Yes, sir.
Voice is not audible.
Yes, sir. Now it's
Now is it
perfect.
okay? And solving new problems. Sometimes, for example, Sudoku or some complex problems in the real time environment. Humans are taking too much of time to solve. But the intelligent machines will take a fraction of second and tie the break. Okay, tie this break the tie. Then better handling of information. Yes, sir. Nowadays the informations are huge. That is big data. I think I don't know how many of you are aware of big data and even okay. Dean academics mentioned about data science, etc. So, which are all okay. All together is coming to the picture soon. Or right now, it already we are facing some issues in huge volume of data. We are because we are using sensors nowadays, smartphones, smart devices, and it is communicating through the internet and sending the informations keep on. So, huge volume of data. So how do we manage? And then relies information overload. Yeah. So suppose your machine continuously getting the data, then what will happen? How it manage? And then conversion of information into knowledge again is an okay tedious task by us, but the machines can convert itself and make it as a knowledge and behave accordingly. These are the data disadvantages. Increased cost. Yes, obviously, if you'll go for automatic things, items instead of manual, even washing machines, ACs, air conditioning systems, home appliances, everything others all are become smart. So you know the difference between the cost of ordinary and then manual control and smart devices. So increase the cost, difficulty with the software development and slow and expensive. You know the reason why? Because we have to make the program accordingly for each and every rule we have to code, and few experienced programmers only available. So that only I'm insisting you people to learn artificial intelligence, machine learning, go for a new concepts, so you can fulfill this shortage of programmers and everything. At the end of the session, I'm going to summarize what is the difference between the software engineer and an artificial and machine learning engineer, how much their salary, scope, and everything. Even though already Dr. Jarathanan narrates something about
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, you're not audible, sir.
So, கொஞ்சம் வீடு ஸ்டக் ஆயிடுச்சு சார்.
Sorry for the inconvenience. The speaker will connect with us within 5 minutes.
okay.
Audible, sir.
Okay, screen is okay, visualize. Now, sir? Oh, okay, sir. Previous slide வந்ததுங்களா sir? Philosophy. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry for the inconvenience caused. Here there is a power interrupt. Power interrupted my session. Sorry. These are all the generic techniques which is developed in artificial intelligence. So don't get panic. Uh, Once you join the course, you will learn about what these techniques and so forward chaining, backward chaining, resolution theorem proving, proof planning, and all this min-max search, alpha, beta pruning, all are comes under searching techniques, neural networks, Bayesian methods, explanation-based learning, inductive learning, reinforcement learning, genetic algorithm, steps, this is language, Ngram, all are comes under NLP concepts, behavior-based robotics, cell decomposition, everything. And these are the representations in languages like supposed to approach in AI and ML. I already mentioned about first order logic, proportional logic, logic programs, and higher order logic. Frames, fuzzy logic, it's an advanced concept I mentioned. Base net, hidden Markov models, neural networks. Strips is an actually planning representation. These are all the very specific AI languages, Prolog, Lisp, and meta languages. Apart from that, you can also go for Perl, C++, Java, even Python, or programming, etc. These are the various applications of artificial intelligence, such as agriculture. So nowadays our farmers are facing a lot of issues regarding water. There is an irrigation problem, fertilizer problem, crop, seeds problem, everything. Even other some natural disasters. For that, you can go for applying AI to make a smart irrigation system, smart fertilizer systems. Using drones, we can spread the seeds, manage the seeds, everything. Even we can manage and monitor the entire cultivating land through smart machines, everything. Architecture, again, instead of going for manually, we'll go for virtual reality, art, astronomy, bioinformatics, email classification. I don't know how many of you are having Gmail account. In your Gmail account, all your mails are categorized as primary, social, promotion, isn't it? Have you noticed it? How such classifications are done by Gmail? It is not manually, it is done by the search engine, it seems, because manually means it's an unethical. And engineering field, obviously, finance, that is prediction, fraud detection, credit card, because nowadays we are mostly compatible with digital transformation like a Paytm, Google Pay, Phone Pay, like that. So we have to be very careful about the frauds, credit card frauds or cyber crimes and everything. So that is also one of the main factors right now in developing countries, like India. So we have to go for AI or any smart model to detect all this information retrieval, because it's in big data, law, mathematics, military, everywhere is music, scientific. In music there is an interesting thing. That means how the songs are get composed. That means they are going to put a tune, and based upon the tune, that is lyrics may going to write the right things. That is lyrics, right? But right now there is an system. If you give your situation tune, automatically it is going to compose the song. That's it. That means it is going to make an lyrics. Such an wonderful artificial intelligence are developed. I don't know when it will come into our country. It is already in under research development. I think about Madan Karge, the son of Vairamuthu. He is involved in that particular research. Scientific discovery for discovering new planet and etc. Story writing, telecommunication. Most of them are using mobile phones for communication purpose. So the smartphones, without any wire connection, how which is transferring the signals from one tower to another tower, or from your mobile phone to your receiver mobile, right? It is everything is applied artificial intelligence. Telephone services and transportation, smart transportation, tutoring system, online tutoring system, video games, web search engines, etc. So these are all the some applications. Even we failed in recently that right, our Mars Chandrayaan do something. So there the AI concepts are coming to the picture. Autonomous planning, scheduling, autonomous rovers sending right, rovers to our planets, neighbor planets, right. As an applications, you see this autonomous planning and scheduling, telescope scheduling, everything. Uh, right. You see this? One more is autonomous planning and scheduling, analysis of data, everything. Data analytics is coming to the picture because a huge volume of data right now. So it is going to be analyzed manually. It's very, very difficult. So instead of manual analysis, we are going to apply artificial intelligence to make a decision. You see this? In medicine domain, that is medical field, image guided surgery, right? Even no need of that is X-ray report, MRI scan report, whatever it is going to identify the problem where exactly, and it is going to right, which virtually it is going to project where to open a skull and what to do in that particular damage or some infection is there in that vein like that. You see even image analysis and enhancement. Even your image is blurred or something, you can go for rectifying that in content whatever it is. Similarly, this is an eyeball. So that eyeball knows how it is behaving. Is there any problem in our eyeball or prediction of cancers, breast cancers like that? You can go for it. One more is transportation. Nowadays, everybody is buying or is migrating from two-wheeler to four-wheeler cars. Then what will happen? Have you seen any autonomous car, driverless car? Any idea? So, just I'm going to show one interesting video. Sir, my screen is visualized. This video clip.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sound with sound, without sound, man. With
The
sound.
sound is not audible, sir.
Sound is coming now.
No, sir, actually.
You see this Mercedes Benz car, it's a driverless car. So you got some idea, right? Sir, where come the artificial intelligence in this driverless car? So without guiding your vehicle, once you are setting the destination, targeted destination, it will measure the shortest path. Which path it want to select, how to drive, where to stop. Okay, even it provides all social media based interaction, everything. So, based upon your convenience or your expression, it will control the AC and speed, everything, etc. This is one of the very good example regarding artificial intelligence based smart transportation. And the next one, okay, right? Pedestrian detection. So this one also applicable in the smart cars. Suppose anyone is crossing the road, then it is going to recognize and applying the brake. Games, there are so many intelligent games are available, like NFS2, Age of Empires. These are the old games. I think people more aware for knowing more than me in this game field because I'm not that much in this computer games. Even playing chess. You know that famous chess player, not from our country, now from our country, Vishwanathan Anand. Even the Kasparov, even that person is beat by artificial intelligence machine. You know. And this robotic field, again, I'm going to show one video clip to see this how the that is robots are designed with artificial intelligence. So you see this while you are watching the video clip, and also focus on the text information. What are all the concepts are applied here? So that a robot is there is approach face recognition and identify who is coming, and based upon his voice, what is instructing to hit, and recognize and responding accordingly. You see this specification devices side by side. Okay. Yeah, tell me, sir. So another 10 to 15 minutes it will get over. Yeah, yeah. Then I'll call after the presentation. Thank you. Thank you. This is unfair. So some so far as someone is hit mistakenly, we are getting tempt, right? So you see the machine, it is not replying anything. It is going to stand and then it's doing its work, right? This is known as the rational behavior. All right. Suppose you think about us, some definitely we are going to fight with them. Even we are expecting some excuse from them, right? So there is no expectation like that. Their mistakes, right? Even some our side or whatever it is, we have to accompany, right? So this is an application of AI in robotic fields, and other applications such as bioinformatics, gene predictions, that is cloning. Even people are trying to get the vaccine for this COVID coronavirus based upon this bioinformatics application of AI, and other text classification, document storing, video image classification, music composition, whatever you have discussed. And this is a summary of what you have discussed in the session. Disciplines, application of artificial intelligence, everything, right? Neural network, game playing neural network is, or there is neurons. If time will permit me, or any chance of interacting with you in the future, definitely I'll go with this neural networks, etc. Natural language processing, genetic algorithm, everything. So these are all the some concepts, whatever you have discussed: cognitive psychology, philosophy, robotics, image processing, pattern matching, recognition, everything. And then machine learning, just that means already I told you, it's a statistical tool to explore and analyze the data without any human interaction. And this is an diagrammatic representation of what is machine learning. The ordinary systems with artificial intelligence and learning, learning from process of acquiring knowledge, then it become an intelligent machine, learns, predict, improve. Some predictions. Sometimes we are expecting so something will happen like that. So similar way, machines also going to think in such a way. Then it become an smart machine. So this is a diagrammatic representation of how the system is learning. If the system takes action with this knowledge, how the environment is going to react. Suppose the environment is feel comfortable, happy. For example, you are went outside, it is very hot, and after your work is get over, you will be come back to your home, and automatically your smart system will switch on the AC and keep it into 18 degree, and it will prefer the cool drinks without your interaction. There is an interaction, then you feel happy, right? So if you feel in such a way, again that system will improve that same knowledge and concept. Suppose you are not in a mood, or instead of preparing cool drinks, it prepared a coffee, then you are going to refuse it, right? So in that case, it is going to change the sequence of action. These are the various types of machine learning actually. Don't get panic about all this. Again, from these, it is going to be categorized into three types. Already mentioned: supervised, unsupervised reinforcement. This is a diagrammatic representation of what is this. Your supervised, that is learning, is very good example for this one is classroom teacher and the classroom interaction. When the faculty is going to thought something, then you are learning, right? That is known as supervised. Unsupervised, without any human interaction, you are studying by your own. Reinforcement, there is in some machine learns to its own based upon the two properties, that is reward and punish. So straight I will go for this example. Supervised, this is set of apples, then a set of orange, banana, like that. We are going to train our model. Then, if anything, it will give whatever the things which are trained, then it is going to identify. So everything is well labeled. For example, a rectangle, circle, square, triangle, like that. Then these are all the types: classification and regression. Unsupervised without label, you see this. The training data does not contain anything based upon the structure, patterns. For example, the shape of the apple, shape of the mango, color of the mango, even that apple fruit or whatever it is, banana, etc. So the outcome is it is going to classify or group according to the similarity, right? The similarity. Some of the person is or that item is similar to that particular shape, then it is fall into that particular group. So clustering association is comes under this unsupervised learning. There's a difference between supervised and unsupervised learning. The supervised is direct feedback, labeled data, predict the output. But unsupervised, it is non-labeled, no feedback, find hidden structure in the data based upon the similarity. This is reinforcement learning. I mentioned about what is reinforcement learning. It's an otherwise also called as semi-supervised learning, which is going to perform two important things: reward and punish. If the function is that is the sequence of action that will leads to success or maximum profit, then it becomes rewarded. It becomes a rewarded function, or the system is going to reward the sequence of action. Suppose that a particular sequence of action does not reach the goal, or it is failure, then it's an punish. You look at this. Suppose the robot is trying to switch off this fire. Some fire is gets happening, but it doesn't know what to do, because where that water or any fire extinguisher is there. So without knowing that, it simply entered and hit by the fire, and it is punish. Suppose if a robot is exactly identified fire extinguisher, and it is going to arrest the fire completely, then it becomes reward. Okay, that is a right action. This is a summary of what that the learning techniques which are discussed under machine learning. And before I enter into the questionnaire section, deep learning is again the subfield of artificial intelligence and machine learning, but this is which incorporates multi-layer neural networks. It's an advanced concept. So, in the next time possible, definitely I'm going to discuss about this. So one more video clip which is going to discuss about all together where the machine learning AI concept is coming to the. I think you might have seen this clip. right? So most of them are okay impressed with this video. So always our mindset is whenever we are watching movie, we are capturing only that particular hero and heroines okay style and then how they are dancing like that, right? Please instead of that, please you have to watch that movie properly and take the moral what they are conveying here in this video clip. There are so many technology terms, right? Terahertz and processor speed and even there is even we can okay feel this kind of robots in another okay 2 or 3 decades soon, but it will take time. So whatever the concepts we have discussed, such as AI, machine learning, computer vision, all kind of learnings, programming, all together is okay put it in this video slide. And that is the scope of the computer science and artificial intelligence engineers. In computer science, after completing a 4 years degree, you become a software engineer. So you get the salary of some okay 10 lakhs or up to 12 lakhs, 15 lakhs, whether fresh year or after experience. You may get some additionally 10 lakhs, that is 25 lakhs per annum. But you became an artificial intelligence engineer with the machine learning okay skills. Your starting salary is okay about 50 lakhs or crore. After 5 or 6 years experience, then it is double. That means 5 to 25 crores. That's your annum salary. You imagine. But for that, you need some okay hard working. Sir, what is meant by hard working? You should know about the okay learn about the skills like an R programming, Python, mathematical. For learning this subject, you should need an two okay, important subjects, mathematical subjects, namely linear algebra, statistics. Don't worry, faculties are there. Definitely, they will okay teach you. So let it be. Don't worry about the subject content and everything. Recently, in our country, IASC Bangalore, IIIT Madras, and other some very few government institutions only okay running these programs. Recently, some of few very few private organizations like CIT are okay introducing this course. Definitely, the future is very bright to the students. So this is my okay viewpoint. If you have any clarifications, feel free and ask your queries. No problem. So I'm waiting for your queries. Thank you for your okay patience. Okay participation.
Thank you so much, sir, for that insightful session.
Thank
Sir,
you.
can you please stop the screen share so that we can have the Q&A session now?
Sorry, madam.
If you stop the screen share, we can have the Q&A session, sir.
Okay.
You will be visible. The third one, sir.
Third one. Okay.
I've done that, sir.
Seems slow. But my video is not okay open. Sorry for this. Due to low internet connection. So voice is audible, no?
Yes, ma'am. Now, yes, sir. Now it's audible.
Hmm.
Uh, can we start with the Q&A session, sir?
Any clarifications regarding okay your site, if anyone?
Yes, sir. Uh, the first
Sure.
question is,
Ah.
being a bio student, I don't have any basic knowledge in computer programming. So can I
Hmm.
study artificial intelligence?
For example, is mine. Okay, I'm sitting and okay, delivered lecture today. I'm basically biology student. I don't know anything, even single word about the computer science when I was joining my BTech course, right? So I'm a very good example. I don't know even you think about the our former president APJ Abdul Kalam. He was basically an okay physics person. So he learned everything and he launched a rocket, right? So only the mindset. So you can put on hard work. Even the very first time I'm okay feeling like anything how to code, but the thing is how to learn, right? Most of the time we are copying from others. Don't copying from others. This is my suggestion. Even though if you are copying from others, ask them to explain what's the logic behind the code, because most of the computer science students are copying the code whatever they are required because Google okay supply this simply if you are throwing the query, Google will answer all your questions, right? Learn it. So the learning is different from reading. Please you get the difference from reading and learning. People are okay now applying reading. Reading means after that particular thing is get over you forget it. Learning means once you would have learned up until your death it is going to be with you, right? So try to learn whatever it is. Hope so my session will help you to learn something, I believe.
Sure.
Thank you for your query.
Thank you,
Anything
sir.
else?
Sir, yes, sir. The other one is, what are the programming languages that we need to learn for getting into AI and machine learning?
I mentioned about R programming language, Python. Even if you want to handling big data means Hadoop. So many tools are there. Don't worry. Even you don't need to go for break your head and make 1,000 lines. Which is packages are available. Before you go for applying those packages, you should know theoretically how those packages are working. For that, you need to study the theory part. That's it. So you don't need to break your head to make a code, right? So any other queries?
To start with, it is either computer science purely or computer science with AI and machine learning.
That is up to you. Suppose in computer science is standard. That is a standard like an bicycle. If you know the riding bicycle, you can ride your bike. Bike is advanced version. So even you need to balance your bike similarly like an riding bicycle, right? So in such a way, computer science is fundamentals. Apart from that, if you want to become an artificial engineer in future, you have to go for advanced courses. You have to pay for lakhs. Even simply learn, there is an some paid learning online page. There is if you are going to pay something, they are going to give some medical learning about that is online coaching about AI or whatever it is. Instead of that, you can go for computer science based artificial intelligence. Anyway, very few subjects are artificial intelligence based things such as AI, ML, soft computing, data science, data analytics like that. And the rest of the subjects are core of art computer science engineering. No problem. Any other queries?
That's all for that now, sir.
Okay, thank you for your patience listening. Madam, can I, log off?
Yes, sir.
Okay, madam. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
sir. Thank you, participants. Wish you all the very best.
So, participants, today we have our alumni with us from Chennai Institute of Technology. Um, we will welcome Mr. Sudhir Kumar,
Hi.
Principal Developer, Blackstraw.ai. He is an experienced full stack developer with expertise in backend technology, Node PHP and relational database management, and NoSQL, front end frameworks, Angular, vanilla JavaScript, along with a history of working in digital agencies and product based industries. Skilled in PHP, MVC-based frameworks like Laravel and CodeIgniter, and also a Magento certified developer, handled entire product lifecycle starting requirement, gathering and analyzing to deployment on on-premise and on-cloud like AWS and Azure. And we have him here now. We welcome you, sir. Please carry on the session.
Hi. So today, just joined in. I just saw a professor talking about all AI, and it's really interesting because I am working in the field. But I'm not going to bore you with AI because you already know much information. So I'm just going to give you a very fundamental level because I know that this session where you're going to learn about a particular technology will not help, especially for 12th students, because the main thing for the mindset of 12th or the pass out people is confusion, right? So we do not know what do we want to do. We are not sure what career we should take, and our most analogy decision is based on our current financial, right? So people think that financial success is your overall success, but I would go a step beyond and say that at this point it is time for you to explore. So exploration is something which is very important, right? You take it for CSE, you take it for any stream, mechanical, civil, whatever it is. I'll say that whatever you find relatively interesting in a field, you can explore those and you will have a various different domain itself. And so is the started of my journey in CIT, right? So I was being the first set in our college, and that is when I have seen the entire college grown from at most from the base to the foundation level to the top 10 among the Tamil Nadu, and I'm really happy that we have been raised over here. So I'd say that if you really know, right, if you really know, if you have explored enough and you really know what you're going to choose in based on your instinct, there's always people to guide you and support. Correct. So I've seen a lot of questions over here, and it's mostly about AI, ML, data science, and I think if that is what interests a lot of people, I will say that yeah, AI is going to be really a very important technology advancement. It has already been started out. Among them there are several different technologies, not just AI. So AI is going to be combined with various different domains. It's going to be combined with quantum computing. It's going to combine with VR, AR. It's going to be a add-on tool to everything which we already exist. So to make it even more better. Uh, so I think yeah, I don't want to go into details anyway. uh, so what? Where is our moderator? I just want to ask, like, what is that? You have any questions? Because specifically, I don't know. Yeah, I can just keep talking about anything entire day, so I don't want to waste your time. So you can just ask me some specific questions, or you can ask. Let me know what students are looking for.
So for a 12th completing student, what do you think are the courses or how should they actually take up their path so that they can get into a successful career in particularly computer science?
Okay. In particular, computer science. Okay. So as our professor said, right, the most important for you at this moment is to have the theoretical fundamental knowledge, because if you have the fundamental knowledge of everything, the basics of everything, most importantly computer science, if you know the only basics only, then you can advance to any technology, be it AI or anything. So the fundamental is very important. And he also mentioned, being a professor, he was very right. I would say being a professor, he was very right that what even me used to do. We were in colleges, right? We were not really have a good guidance, that we were usually just copying this program. We're not thinking. And the one point which you mentioned was absolutely right, that even if you copy, that is okay, because even developers copy. They don't write everything from the scratch, they Google it. But the most important part is that you have to understand what you're copying. If you don't understand what you're copying, you cannot use it anywhere, right? You can use only to get marks maybe, but not in real time anywhere to build something. So most important thing is that even if you copy, just try to understand what it is doing, how it is doing. The logic behind to know is very important.
So another question is how to improve coding.
How to improve coding? Okay. Okay, so there's no easy way. i'll tell you I'll tell you that no matter who says learn coding in 10 hours, 21 days, there's no easy way. The only way is you have to take your hands up, write it down in the keyboard and compile. That is the only way. There is no shortcuts, and only practice will take up. And naturally, what will happen, that people get demotivated when they start programming because of these issues, right? They might be interested, they might want to do it, but they get demotivated. And that push is very necessary at the beginning. And to not demotivate, I would suggest that you should start with some basic coding websites, which will give you very simple problems to solve. Okay. And that is our biologically we are affected to have a dopamine hit. So whenever we solve some problem, we get happy, and then we will take another challenge. It's like a game, right? You take a level, you finish that, then next level interests you. If the first level you take is the hardest level, you will not play it, right? That is how it's a coding as well. So when you start coding, don't immediately jump into a very big problem. Just have start with a basic. Just print some string, just add two numbers, you will be happy. Okay, your code successfully works. Then you can gradually go. But to become expertise, the only thing you have to do is you have to definitely keep practicing. So it's just a skill. It's just like any skill. You play basketball, cricket, whatever it is. Coding is also skill. You have your mind and your keyboard, your hand should be in coordinates to complete a challenge. You should have problem solving skill. but that will come over to you. Some people have naturally the problem solving skills, but still they will not be able to code until they practice. The practice is very important part. So practice is the only thing. There is no shortcut.
Thank you, sir. And we have another question. What programming language we should learn first, or for a starter?
Okay. Um, so programming language, what we should learn. Now we have so much of programming that we cannot even I cannot even count. Uh, and I think that it doesn't matter. I'll tell you, it doesn't matter if you pick up any object-oriented programming language would be good, but even if you don't, it doesn't matter. All it matters is that if you can understand one language and you can write it down, program it out in one language, the other language is just very easy to transfer. The knowledge transfer from one program language to another is not really hard, so it doesn't matter. You can start with anything. um, if you personally ask me, I would say the most easiest is the Python. Python is the most easiest, and I think you will love it. It's easy and it's understandable. So I think that would be something which I would suggest. Okay, so
And there's a question asking what is CSBS?
sorry, what is?
CSBS. Capital C, capital S, capital B, capital S. The
I'm not.
code.
CO. I think I'm not getting. I think
Okay.
somewhere can you type it out? No.
Then how to become ethical hacker? So if you're
Oh,
into it or something.
now that is a very interesting question. Ethical hacker. Okay. So ethical hacker comes under a very broad field: security specialists. So we have different several domains in there. We have DevSecOps, we have security, we have penetration testings, we have pen tests, and then we have various different profiles doing. So ethical hacker in itself. Ethical hacker, actual hacker, requires a lot more skill than coding. So for ethical hacking, the most important part is to understand application, and first is to find the bugs, okay, flaws. So we say that exploit. So the ethical hacker, what they do is they create they identify an exploit, they identify a issue in an application, and they use that issue to hack. Right, that is the most fundamental. You cannot hack a perfect system, and there's no perfect system practically. There's always some flaw. So all you do is you have to flaw, and finding that flaw is not necessarily through coding. You can find that flaw from any means. So for ethical hacker, I would say still, for if at this age group, I think still very important for ethical hacker is the most important part for ethical hackers to have the fundamental. So definitely they need to learn the fundamentals. The fundamental is
Okay,
very
sir.
necessary.
So another
Even,
question.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Please
So
continue.
I'm saying that even for others might not be necessary, but for ethical hackers is very necessary to understand the entire OS in and out, entire application in and out. If they don't understand, they cannot define the exploits, or they cannot use that exploit.
Okay, sir. And what will be the job role if we get into computer science after the 4 years of my college? What sort of job roles will be available in IT field?
Uh, so okay. In general, if you see around last 3 decades, there are always some jobs which has been vanished from the market in IT, and there's always new more jobs which has been come over with the technology. So if you see in AI was not even a job profile in last 10 years. Before 10 years, there's not even profile AI. There's no data science. There is no after 15 years, there's no big data. So it all comes over it's all evolution. It's an evolution of technology. So it depends upon what comes up when you are going to pass out. But since it's just a short period of, let's say, 4 years, I would say the most probably you will be into is web development that is necessary. Web web development, mobile development is the most common thing which people will go into. Apart from that, we have data science, and hopefully maybe some part of quantum computing is what I'm expecting, but I don't think it will be market so soon. So I would suggest big data. uh, Apart from mobile and web, we have big data. Then we have data science. We have data science, big data, and then IoT and blockchain. So these are important things which we will have.
Thank you so much, sir. And in your roadmap towards success, what would you like to say to our 12th completed students who are entering into college?
Okay. Now that's a very difficult
Easy
question.
question, sir.
That's a very good question because well, at this age, right? At this age, when you are into college, the mindset is not yet set because you have not seen a beautiful example. How would I give you? Okay. Um, okay, you cannot very difficult. So you cannot right now, if even if I say something, right, a lot of people will not able to grab that's not because they're not quite capable to grab, but because right now they're not in the mindset. Okay, and that mindset comes only when they have seen something which they do not know. So I've seen from school to college. Now I've seen around 4 5 years of IT experience, so know something, right? This mindset now, if I had it before, I would have done more, but it's not that easy to get it. So the most important thing is that start doing. Okay, so whatever you think that you like, right? Whatever thing you like, be it any stream. CSE, it's very easy because you just need a laptop, you just need a system, you can start anywhere. Correct. So I would say that just you have to start doing it. Don't think you're going to succeed, not fail. Doesn't matter. All it matters is just take that first step. So start doing it. Taking, go into sites, start taking some algorithms test, or start doing some coding. Just start it out. So once you start it out, right, you will not know that, right? So it's like if you're in the first step, and in 10th step there is, let's say, a fruit. You would not know until you take that step. Correct. So that is how it is. That is how the mindset is. When until unless you see that, you don't know that there is that fruit, correct, in the 10th step. But you would never know until you take the step. So I would say that don't care about anything. Be it, let's okay, academic be the part of what's going, but apart from that, also have another stream where whatever you have your free time, explore and start doing something. Just start it out. Once you start it out, that journey will itself take you to the place where you want to. Because only if you start, you will know what you like. That is what the exploration part is. You can do two different things. You can try with the coding, you can try with some technical, right? There are a lot of different domains in IT as well, right? So if you just try something out, and you will find that, okay, this is something which I like most, right? So that you can take it further.
Thank you, sir. And one last common question is here: is CSE and IT both are same, or in what way are they different when we complete it, when we come out of the college?
I don't think it doesn't matter. See, if for especially for the coding jobs, right? It doesn't matter what domain you are. If you can code, IT always coding jobs are always open for you. So it doesn't matter. I've been CSE, so I do not know what subjects been covered in IT. Uh, but whatever we learn in academy, right, we have an advantage if we do it right. The advantage we do it right, that if we learn the concept, right, theoretical concepts, whatever they're trying to say, and try to apply little practical, just little of practice, just 1% of whatever we study, if we can apply it practically in the or course, right, that itself will make a huge difference when you come out of college. Because no one, not much people do that. Everyone does the same thing. They just go into college, they write assignments, they write exam, clear, and they just went out, right? So if you just apply something 1% practical, you will be it doesn't matter what domain you are. I'm saying that it doesn't matter even the CSE or IT, but the difference is almost, if you're from IT or CSE background, right, and you're in the market, doesn't matter what background you have studied. All matters is what you know. So difference is almost nothing.
Thank you, sir.
From my perspective. Okay. So
Any other thing you want to share with us, sir, for this precious seminar that people are watching?
I don't know. Maybe someone can ask me a question. I will be happy to answer. Is there any
What are
question?
the courses? we can learn along with computer science, sir? Is there any other external additional courses that we can learn?
Yeah, I think now since we have been in a situation where we all are being at the home, right, and we have used this technology a lot more than what we have now. The only situation have made us to adapt to use this technology. The video calls have been now regular. The lectures have been through video, everything. So I think that the most important thing we have to see here is the along with this thing we have also explored ourselves to various different teaching forms, correct? So teaching is not now limited alone to the professor. Now you have Google, you have Udemy, you have a lot of teaching courses. Most of them are free. That is a good point. So you have always have the resource, but now since we have been adapt to use this video calls and technology mostly to learn, I think we should always try to explore somewhere else as well, because we have everything open, and all that matters is to take the first step. I'll say that you will not go to courses until unless that interests you. And when will it interest you? Only when you start doing it. So until unless you take the first step, you would not go and find it out. Every single resource, whatever you need, right? uh, I'll say mostly 95% at this level, 95% to 100%, whatever resource you want, it's already available in the Google for free. It's just that if you want to use, you can use.
That's all for now, sir.
Okay, I
We
think
have lots of questions coming.
so. Thank you for your time.
Very, very much
I,
insightful, sir. Thank you so much.
I wish all of you a successful career ahead. Take your decision wisely. Okay, then I'll drop.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Participants, now we have our currently pursuing final year CSE department, Miss Rupa, and she is a final year student from computer science and engineering background, and who is passionate in learning and also interested in sharing her thoughts, mentoring and coordinating in workshops and bridge courses by interacting with people. And with that, she also actively participated in various state and national level hackathons and has won first prize in Smart India Hackathon 2019, leading a team of 6 members. Welcome you, Rupa. You can carry on with the session.
Yes, thank you, Lavanya. Hi. Very good morning to everyone. I'm very happy to be a part of this session and to share my experience and thoughts. As we know, and as you know, Lavanya, all these 4 years journey of CIT is very. We have learned many things. So, to all the students right here, I want to share my experience, what I have learned, what are the opportunities available, and what are the trainings and placement trainings available in CIT. So, let me start with that. So, yeah. So, very great morning to all my little youngsters. So, I wanted to say when we are going to start something new, definitely we'll have a mixed feelings whether it is right or not, and which option we should choose. If we choose this option, how will be the opportunities? Definitely, we'll be in a dilemma. But I want to tell you one thing: take your time, take your own time, and definitely choose the right option. So in that way, I can tell you the CIT will be the good option where your future is given a proper shape. There are a lot of opportunities available in CIT, and definitely the next chapter of your life is very important and it is very life changing. In fact, you may face a lot of challenges. So to face those challenges, we should be very bold enough. And in CIT, that the environment provided in this college definitely will help you to gain more interest and you'll learn a lot of things. Definitely, and the opportunities are like you will be involved in many projects. Definitely, we should be very interested and we should volunteer to take part in projects and internship competitions, various offline competitions and online competitions. There are a number of opportunities available. We should actively take part and we should show our interest. And definitely, and for you all people like the newbies, when you join the college, every year there will be a Carnival of Sciences, which is SITCOS, that will happen every year. From who will take part is from first year to final year, everyone can take part in that. You can bring up new innovations, you can create something new, whatever, irrespective of the department. You can make mini projects, and that is the first step where you can bring out the new innovations and creative ideas from you. And you will get a chance to expose yourself to others. You can explain your project to others, so that will be very important step and very good opportunity for you at the very beginning of your college. And to say my experience for the past 4 years, from first year to final year. So when I joined this college, even I had the confusion to choose which department or which career I should choose. So I have seen many streams. I visited the college, so I'm a little bit interested towards computer science. So I've joined computer science. So at the very beginning, I have no, I now we have more opportunities. But when I joined the college, we have plenty of opportunities. So with my interest, I started learning few programming languages. I actively took part in many competitions and hackathons, and a few hackathons named Rajasthan Hackathon, Smart India Hackathon, as mentioned, and a very large number of competitions, and that will give you the spirit or competency level. And you will know what is the competency level when you are competing with other. But definitely, when you are comparing, you should not compare yourself with others. Just compete and compare with yourself, learn from your mistakes, and try to give your best. Try to give your 100%. That will really help you. And uh, so I've participated in around 6 to 7 hackathons and online competitions. Though I have not succeeded in every competition, but every attempt and every competition I have took part gave me a new experience and gave me new learning. Like, we should not do things in such a way. So that kind of experience we'll definitely gain. In what way we should approach things. So this kind of thing, this kind of learning we'll definitely get. So with that kind of learning, finally, we have got a first prize in Smart India Hackathon, and that was really a great experience. It's a 36 hours coding, and we have developed a project during the given time period. So definitely, when you join the college, you will be put in front of a lot of infinite number of opportunities. One main thing is we should make use of everything, and we should know first what are the opportunities available in our college. That's the main thing. So let me tell you what are the trainings and placement opportunities available in our college in the CIT. As a part of academics, definitely we'll have trainings from first year till final year. Those trainings include technical skills and as well as soft skills, communication skills. From the very beginning of the first year, you will have those trainings. And academics, the faculty here is will be very friendly. You will not even hesitate to talk to any faculty. As you also know, Lavanya, the faculty
Exactly.
in our college, you will never hesitate. You will know that every student is analyzed by the faculty. Each and every student, they'll have analysis of every student, and they will definitely support you in every aspect. You'll have the guidance, you'll have their support and whatnot. You'll have support in everything. So you need not hesitate for it. And the trainings, the technical trainings include various programming languages, and the trainers for soft skills. They will make you feel friendly. Like you need not, if you are afraid, if you have stage fear, they will help you to overcome that fears. And gradually you will reduce those fears, and you will come up with your interest to volunteer in front of people. And my experience and my transformation, definitely we can say CIT transforming lives. That is very apt to the students. My transformation from the first year till final year is from someone to an identified personality today. As in front of you, I'm talking now. I'm very happy to share share all these. And the placement trainings offered in CIT or exclusively for CSE department, computer science department. There are a lot of opportunities. Now the PEGA is a BPM platform. It is software using which we can develop web applications and with no code, or we can say with less code. With traditional development, it will take a lot of time and a lot of complications. And using Pega, we can develop an application, entire application within 90 days, and we can release the product into the market. So that's one big advantage. And the market of Pega is growing in the market day by day, every day. So it is growing up. So that is Pega. We can choose Pega if we want to grow, if we want to go in that career. The other opportunities are we also have training for foreign languages like Japanese language, German, and I wanted to say Japanese. If you wanted to learn Japanese and you have a career in Japan, the highest package for the Japanese, there is a company called Human Resourcia, and you will get a chance to get placed through Human Resourcia, and the highest package is 22 lakhs per annum. You will not believe that 22 lakhs per annum is the highest package, and that you can get that opportunity by learning these foreign languages. So Japanese language and foreign languages, and you'll also have core company opportunities for CSE. IT is the core, and there are a lot of companies like TCS, Infosys, and Pega-based companies or exclusively for Pega. Apart from Pega, there are many companies for recruiting you. And also there are many student exchange programs from different colleges from across India and across different states and from other countries too. So you can learn the cultures, you can exchange you can see when you go to a different place or different college, you can learn the culture over there. You can see how the academics or how the system is and how the system is in our college. You can exchange your culture and learning through these student exchange programs. And you'll have number of industrial visits, and directly the people from industry will be there to support you and to guide you. You'll be under their monitoring, you will be under their assistance to mold yourself and to make you industry ready. So by this, before the placement starts, definitely every one of you will be industry ready, so that it will be a bit easier for you to get into the IT career. So even while you're participating in many competitions or hackathons, while you're developing projects, definitely you can communicate with industry people. That is one big advantage. You will get to know how to develop a real-time project, not just a working model or real-time project to be implemented. So a lot of opportunities. So one thing I can say is I strongly believe that everyone has some hidden talent inside you. So when you want to explore things on your own, no one is going to restrict you, and no one is going to tell you not to do that. So whatever you want to do, first implement it. Whether it is right or wrong, implement it, and you will get succeed or failure, but you'll learn something out of it. So there are still many opportunities available. So yes, can I answer any questions? Or
Why CIT, I think, would be the common question the participants would like to hear from you.
why the CIT is a common question? Yes, you can say. So if you have known about other colleges, I don't want to compare. Definitely the students, if you join CIT, you will definitely gain more practical knowledge here. Apart from, definitely everyone will have academic knowledge, but apart here the importance is not given only to the academics. Apart from the academics, definitely we'll have more practical knowledge. What we learn in the classroom, definitely we'll get a chance to implement that inside labs. Practically, we can see the output. Instead of seeing that in books, we can see that in real world. That's the one main thing. And apart from academics, so one thing is we can really learn and implement something. So the completely offside from academics, if you have your own ideas, if you have something new ideas which is existing or which is not existing, you can bring out new ideas and no one is going to restrict you. If you have new idea and if you approach a faculty that I have some kind of idea and I want to develop it, I wanted to see how it works, definitely no one is going to stop you, and in fact they'll encourage you, they'll support you, and they'll also provide you that guidance to move forward. So what more we'll need? Yes.
And about our self-learning program is what the participants are asking for.
Yes. So self learning program is actually very important asset, and it helps everyone a lot. So even from the first year, the students who are able to balance both academics as well as this extracurricular activities like technical stuff, definitely you need not attend the classes. If you are potential enough to balance both academics and technical as well, you need not, and you should maintain your CGPA, you need not attend the classes, and you can go to labs and you can spend all your time in the labs. You can do whatever you want, but you should utilize the time properly, and you should, during that period, you will have, even then you will have some faculty along with you. They will provide you support, and if you have laptops, or you can use the labs anytime. The labs will be open for everyone at any time. So that is the main thing. Here, no one will restrict you. During this self learning, you will analyze your capability, to analyze the student's capability, that how one student may learn something very fast, one student may take much more time. So to analyze your self study skills, to analyze your capabilities and potentials, so this self learning will help you a lot. So even if you learn something, one thing today or one program today, if you do it every day, if you practice it, definitely one day you will get the capability of doing 10 programs per day. So that is one advantage of self learning, and you will be able to balance everything on your own. You will be able to balance both academics as well as this. So that will be, you will gain that strength and potential using by self learning.
Thank you so much, Rupa, for that talk on CIT. I'm surely taking up all your points in a positive manner, and I support it. Yeah, we have all seen that in
Thank
the past 4 years. Thank you so much, Rupa.
Thank you so much, and I wish all success to all my youngsters, and very all the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, participants. I hope this event was a very knowledgeable one. I thank everyone and good luck to all of you. Thank you.